This is stage 6. I'm Cavendish and you're Greipel. Let's go. Cavendish lost.
For once. I think it's the first time I've ever beaten you.
Very well, very well.
Has to happen. Greetings from the Tour de France. This is James Start with Frankie Andreu for Tour Talk after stage 6 of this year's tour from Aix-en-Provence to Montpellier, leaving from the heart of Provence and finishing in the Midi, the French Midi.
Yeah, and the winds were blowing today, that's for sure. And everybody, they knew the winds were going to be out, and they just were jam-packed at the front. You saw multiple teams trying to protect their leaders, flying down the road. You might have thought it was boring. Everybody was trying to pay attention to stay out of trouble, and that's what they did. They stayed out of trouble, no brakes went away, and it was crazy fast. Averaged almost 45 k an hour for the stage. Yeah.
Faster than that little thing we just did there?
Definitely faster than that little thing right there. I mean, the final, they were going 70, 75 kilometers an hour, flying into the finish, and in the end, you know, it was going to be a showdown between all the big sprinters. And who was the big man?
Big Andre.
That dude's big. He's got biceps the size of my thighs.
Really?
Yeah, he's big. Anyways, Andre Greipel, perfect lead out from his team because he had the inside line, so he just went straight in. Fantastic ride by him. Cav had to, well, Cav crashed. That might have affected things, but when he came out, he started going, and then he just kind of ran out of legs or sat up, and that's the way Cav works. If he doesn't win, then he just kind of like, it's enough.
It's interesting to see, you know, because Quick-Step had, you know, they just dominated the lead out yesterday, and yet they just weren't able to lift, you know, to come close to Lotto today.
Yeah, but you saw Quick-Step on the front for a while, and then Lotto was kind of sitting back waiting, and as teams take their time, when you're going 70 k an hour, you can only be up there for so long.
It's true.
You know, and so all the GC guys were panicking, trying to stay up there. They made it through all the crosswind stuff. They knew the sprint was going to be crazy, and at that speed, gaps open up, and sure enough, gaps opened up until some of the GC guys lost 5 seconds.
They also had a little extra motivation because one of their GC guy, Jorgen van der Broek, dropped out this morning after the crash he got in yesterday. So they real disappointed. They want to come back real quick. Mark Sargent, the team director or the team manager, said, you know, we got a real plan today. Let's get back on track real quick instead of getting into a hole before the mountains even come. We know that once the mountains come, Greipel and his train aren't going to be there. So it was today, tomorrow, or never.
And then change of the yellow jersey. I mean, talked with Matt White. He denied everything that it was going to happen, but they had it planned out. Impey was going to try to get the yellow, and he did.
A director sportif denying team strategy before the race? No, never.
I had a rough day today with a bunch of different things, but Impey taking the yellow jersey is fantastic for Orica Green Edge. Be able to hang on to it for a little bit. And then tomorrow, if it's hilly enough, it's a tough stage, it's possible Boston Hagen, who's in second place, might be able to take the jersey.
That's true.
But, you know, Van de Velde made it through. I'm very happy to see that. And I got a little bit peeved off because I asked one of the Soigneurs at the finish from Garmin if Van de Velde had came through already because we were looking to interview him. I was concerned. I wanted to see how he was doing. Guy flat out, he totally lied to me. He's like, oh yeah, I already came through. So I blew that off, and then I went to Cavendish's bus, stood out there for like 40 minutes.
Got blown off by Cavendish.
Got blown, everybody, 50 journalists sitting out there. It's like, just tell us if he's not gonna come out. I understand that, you know? If he's mad and upset and doesn't want to come out, I understand and I respect that. That means you still have the fire, you still care about it, but they just let us hang out there forever and then just blew us off. It's like, it was crazy. I'm tired of getting blown off by everyone.
Yeah, even you. It happens to the best.
Honest to God.
Well, I talked to David Miller this evening, and he says Van de Velde's doing much better, as is rider.
Good.
Hesjedal, so they're ready for the mountains. Let's hope they are, because they're coming up real quick. 2 days from now.
And tomorrow 205 kilometers. That's going to be possible wind again. Again, could be a good group sprint, but I think, you know, Sagan's been second 3 times. He's looking for that win, and I'll pick him for tomorrow.
I think that's a good call. I don't think it's going to get broken up. We're going right through the heart of the Midi up to Albi. It's pretty flat. And you know, I think even Kittel can get over those times tomorrow. We'll see. You said Sagan? I'll take Cavendish again.
All right.
He wants number 2 this year.
He will, definitely.
From the tour, this is James Start, Frankie Andreu, Tour Talk, 2013.
It's the last time you'll ever beat.
So you really don't remember racing against me at Major Taylor Velodrome?
No.
You don't.
Dan Vogt. That was my arch enemy.
He's my Facebook
He's my good friend, but arch enemy.
He's my Facebook friend.